Hi, what's up, guys? Guys, for the first time in like 2 weeks, we get to start a new run today. Whoa, fucking crazy. But yeah, we're gonna be doing Hypno today. So, as we always do, we're gonna take a look at his stats, we're gonna take a look at his moveset, and then we're gonna hop into the game. And that would be something that would be helpful is if I had the right layout so that you guys could actually see my screen. So first off, base stats. All right, HP of 85, attack of 73, defense of 70. Hello, Taco Master. How you doing? We get the incredible 115 special, and then a speed of 67. So this is quite a bit better than anything we've had recently. Everything that we've seen recently has been like, well, you might have a 50 on something. And that's about the highest you're going to get. Our lowest stat today is higher than the highest stat of any of the Pokemon I think we've run in the last 2 weeks. So, very nice to see. And that 115 special is going to carry us hardcore through this game. But like even then, like we got that 73 attack, which obviously isn't quite as good, but it's still nothing to sneeze at. And our defense is pretty good as well as a pretty hefty HP stat. So like defensively, we're looking pretty good. Offensively, we're looking pretty good. So no reaching level 100, not quite, no. And then let's take a look at our moveset. What do we got access to? Oh, so good. We have confusion at level 1. So yeah, we're good. We're fine. Pound hypnosis, disable confusion. Confusion is going to carry us so hard through the early game. And I'm actually gonna this might be one of the easier runs that we've had. I'm gonna be honest. I honestly think that this one is like, I was just looking down here. We got Body Slam. No Sword Stance, unfortunately, but we do get Meditate. We do get Meditate, which if you don't know, Meditate is just one stage Sword Stance. So what does our final moveset look like? I'm kind of leaning towards Psychic, Meditate, Body Slam. Oh, I thought this was going to be Thunderbolt for a second. And I was like, oh, my dream. Psychic, Meditate, Body Slam, Mimic, I guess. Like, honestly, those first 3 moves are basically the only ones we're going to really need. The last one is gonna be just extra. Maybe we just keep Headbutt. Maybe we double down on the physical moves. It'll probably be Mimic. I don't know exactly what I'd be wanting to mimic, really. Outside of like agility to make us a little bit faster, because we are like 67 speed isn't terrible, but I would like it to be a little bit higher. Like my base speed that I like to be above is 70, because that's Onyx's base speed. That way I know that if I get to level 12, or is it 14? Onyx is level 14. If I get to level 14, I can outspeed the Onyx. Granted, we're not going to need to because we have confusion from the get-go, but I would like to be able to outspeed the Onyx, and that 70 base speed is kind of like the break point where I would like what I would like to see in a Pokemon. But it's pretty fucking arbitrary, let's be honest. Like, obviously the higher is always going to be the better. like maybe agility, but like even then, how many fights do we have agility available to us? It's like Blaine, Rival 6, and Lance. That's about it. I don't actually foresee any major problems from any of the fights. Right? Because, like, this is the major difference between Hypno and Alakazam. Alakazam has no physical stats whatsoever. So when it comes up against another Alakazam, they kind of wall each other. Especially if that other Alakazam has Recover. That actually becomes a major issue. That is not a problem for Hypno. Hypno can just beat the hell out of you. Physically as well as psychically. So I honestly think that this guy's going to have less trouble than Alakazam. That's kind of been a theory that I've had about Hypno versus Alakazam in Gen 1 for a while. And it's actually... Wait, do we have Alakazam as a finished run? We do not. He's a green run, not a gold run. That would be interesting. Oh, wait, we do have another request. Oh, no. We do have another request, though. We're not going to be able to do that super soon. But maybe after we do the next 3... We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let me pull this up and unmute. Let's not do what I did last week or on Wednesday and just not have the music playing for the first like hour and a half or something. All right, getting started. Here, let me actually pull this over here. 3, 2, oh wait. Fast off set. There we go. 3, 2, 1, go. My name is this. What is our rival's name this week? What is our rival's name this week? Hey, it fit. He is Doctor Strange this week. I was kind of running out of names of people that are responsible for the sequel trilogy, so now we're going to start going into Marvel. Specifically Phase 4 and 5. Because there is plenty of people that are responsible for that nonsense. And considering the movie that started my downward spiral into hating things was Multiverse of Madness, I think that naming my first rival based on Marvel characters to be Doctor Strange to be fitting. No! God damn it. I think most speedruns try to get through this first section to and from Pallet Town with only 2 encounters, if I remember correctly. I keep meaning to do... So, I was made aware relatively recently. Or at least it was hinted at, that there's a possibility to get 5 Pokeballs from Professor Oak. But I don't know how to actually trigger that. And I don't know if that's actually true either. It was just something that I read on the interwebs. Yeah. I do want to fight these guys, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's just swap these. Because we're gonna be spamming confusion on everything. Oh. So how much see how much different the fucking confusion did versus the pound? Of course we get poisoned after the first fucking poison sting that we get. Of course we get poisoned. Fortunately, there's an antidote right here. Yeah, if I could get the 5 Pokeballs, that would save us the stop at the Pokemart there. Which would save a little bit of time on these runs. Maybe, depending on how long it takes to actually trigger the Pokeball getting thing from Professor Oak. Do we just win? Do we just win against Brock already? I think we do. But obviously we got to go through Junior Trainer first, which the only major threat here I think is the Sandshrew and Sand Attack. All right, it just didn't happen. We're good. Now, I don't know what that is. Actually something that I should look up real quick. Oh, please go. Medium fast experience group. Okay. So that means that we'll be leveling up relatively slowly at first. Wow. Okay, that was 2 hits per Pokemon. That is in fact one of the faster Brock kills that we've seen. That was at like 4.5 minutes. What the fucking light flicker in this room just now? That's great. That's exactly what I need. The one good thing about having confusion is that it has a lot of power points to go through. So we don't have to worry so much about running out as we would if we already had something like Psychic or something like that. Which isn't going to come into play in this particular route. But like whenever we're going up like Nugget Bridge and trying to get to Bill's house, we usually have to go back after a minute because of power points, but I don't think that we will have to do that this time around. All right, let me just take a look at something real quick. We learned that we relearned confusion at 17. Hey, perfect. Do you survive this? You do. Perfect. Great. Ideal. So basically what I'm currently thinking is if we get to a decent spot. Hey, a Geodude. Great. Speaking of getting things, we need this guy. Potentially. Great. We got our digger. We have our dig Pokemon. What was I saying? Do you have 2 instances to save move? No, but I do have Bide in my inventory. What I could do if I really wanted to maximize power points is right before I hit level 17, I teach Bide over Confusion and then reteach Confusion over Bide. I'm gonna fight this guy real quick. He's just free experience with a Pokemon like mine. But I honestly don't think that I need to. I think I'm just over planning at this point. All right. Well, there is our Scratch Man. Hell yeah. There is one Pokemon that has 2 instances of the same move. And that is Missingno. Missingno has Water Gun twice when he starts. Which you would think is great for Brock. Unfortunately, no. I kidding. Because Missingno has a base, I think it's a base 6 special. Which is not normally possible. Hi, buddy. Let's not fight the wild Pokemon. Yeah, Missingno starts with Water Gun, Sky Attack. Which both of those are like, oh man, that's really good for Missingno, because the Sky Attack takes advantage of Missingno's 135 base attack, which is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, Missingno is not Missingno, but Sky Attack is a shit move. Bye, kitten. Two turns, 80% accurate, and you're vulnerable the first turn. Would you stop? Absolutely disgusting. All right, before I forget, and sell those. No, not the rare candy, the escape rope. That's what I wanted to sell. Yeah, see, like, I would have to do it right now. Because literally the next Pokemon we kill is going to level us up. If I could get to level 24 before I fight Misty, that would be absolutely great. Because that would let us get Headbutt. Actually, I don't know. Would Confusion work? Like, I'm not going to fight her just yet because of how low level I am. We are now going to go and fight Rival 2. But I did not come up here yet. Let's not forget the rare candy. Thank you. There's a reason that I usually go there first when I get to Cerulean, and that's because I will forget if I don't. All right, do we get hit by Sand Attack? That's basically the what? Fuck. Oh man, that's actually really. I should not have you. You did it again. Okay, the Sand Attack didn't kill us. That's like the way that we lose any fight. That's like one of the only ways that we lose any given fight is Sand Attack. And the fact that he hit us with it turn fucking 1 really sucks. I need a drink. I have a drink. So yeah, we went up we went up 2 levels in that rival fight. Went in at 17, came out at 19. How many Pokemon? Oh shit. Oh no, wait, never mind. I was like, oh shit, how do we deal with ghost type Pokemon? Ghost types are strong against psychic types. No, brain. Not in Gen 1, they're not. Not in this generation, they're not. They might be able to survive a psychic, maybe. They might be able to survive a psychic, but not by much. All right, yep, we fight you because I want the item up there. Yeah, I think at this point we're pretty safe on fighting Misty. And then do we even have any problems? I guess what we could use for our fourth move, we could just keep hypnosis, right? We could just keep hypnosis. That would let us set up more safely. Especially since we would be using 6 meditates on the trainers that we're fully setting up on. So that's 6 turns that we would have to let them do damage to us. Look at that. See? We didn't even run out of confusion. Yeah, I think our final setup is going to be meditate, body slam, psychic, hypnosis. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. I do kind of wish that talking to Bill there would actually add a whole bunch to your Pokedex. Because that would let you find specific Pokemon, like the rarer Pokemon. It's like, well, this one, you know, it's only in the power plant, or this one is only in Safari Zone. You know, like, have him, or maybe have him do, like, version exclusive Pokemon. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna put you to sleep. We're gonna put you to sleep. Thank you, Jesus. All right, so we got the confusion off. That's good. All right, that was a little bit risky. Jesus. But that is kind of like the worry, right? Is I think, well, yeah. Literally the biggest threats that we're going to run into are other Drowsy and Hypno, I think. That's literally it. Oh man, we're just barely. Could you fucking not? We're just barely gonna not use fucking headbutt ever. Because, like, even now at this point, if we learn headbutt, there's no point in us teaching it. Well, I guess there are 3 fights before we get to, there's 3 fights before we get Body Slam. But then, on the other hand, there's only 3 fights before we get Body Slam. Fuck it. Disable's useless for us anyway. Oh, come on. Alright, let's buy some super potions. Let's sell the nugget. We can sell TM11. Let's not sell dig. Let's not do that. Speaking of, actually, we could just teach that to Mr. Paris. Two, three, four. Fight this nerd, and then we got body slam, immediately negating the need for a headbutt. Wow, 10-1 miss. All right. Not that the Nidoran was actually a threat or anything. It's just funny. At least it's not 2 Gen 1 misses in a row like we got on or what? No. It wasn't in a row. It was 2 Gen 1 misses in 3 attacks. Something like that. Nonsense. Absolute shenaniganry. Look at it. Look at how good Body Slam is. All right. You. Confusion should still do more damage. And we got through without getting hit by sand attack, so we definitely win this fight. Oh no. Wait, he outsped us. Holy shit. We're 7 levels higher than him. He went first. Oh no. So the next move that we learn is Poison Gas at 33 and then Psychic at 37. I don't think we get to Psychic before we get the TM. Oops. We're what, level 36 now? Yeah, I don't see any way that we... There's no way. No way we get Psychic naturally before we get the TM. Do we bother with the TM? That's another question. We could... Oh, shit. Oh, you bastard. And they're faster than me. Okay, so our speed is actually going to be the biggest problem that we run into. It looks like. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pop this potion here. We're going to save before going into this fight. Because this guy can also paralyze us, so we're going into this fight before we heal the prior paralysis. And then after we beat this Pikachu, then we're going to use the full restore. That gets rid of the paralysis. This trainer here can't paralyze us. I don't even know if his Pokemon even have electric moves. I think Magnemite is slightly higher defense than special. It seems like Confusion and Body Slam are doing roughly very similar amounts of damage. Damn it. So I actually did learn something this last week. Apparently, the cans have very specific... So, this can here can't... Like, if the switch is in this can here, it can't... The second switch cannot be in this can. It is either this top left or this one here. I used to think that any adjoining can or the top left could be the second switch, but apparently that is not true. There's a picture that I saw in I think it was J Rose's Tangela video that he uploaded this week. I think that's where it was, where it shows the actual chances. Did Hypno start with confusion? Yes. Yes, that is one of the reasons that this run has been so easy thus far. Welcome in, Matt. How you doing? Nice immediate confusion. Nice X speed. I love that. Nice X speed on the Pokemon that's already faster than me, you dumb. Dum-dum. Oh, the paralysis. Let's go. Yeah, so Lieutenant Surge just lied to me, by the way. He said that his badge cranks up the Pokemon's speed. It does not. It actually boosts your defense. I just tried to cut that old man in half. It's not my fault. Alright, we've had a bunch of runs recently where we use the glitch to get onto the bike path. We're not going to do that today. Probably won't be as chatty tonight. That is perfectly fine. Absolutely fine. Do not even worry about it. Hello, Anno. The title is me just trying to rhyme as many things with Hypno as possible, while also maybe kind of sort of making a little bit of sense. I don't even remember. What is my title today? Through rain or snow, I'll let you know that there is no better Hypno. Yeah, that's literally me just trying to rhyme as much as possible. All right. So what is like the next major problem for us? I honestly wait. No. I bought repels. I remember buying repels. What the fuck happened? I am upset. I am upset. Oh. Slowpoke and Slowbro are going to be rough too. Look at that. Confusion and Body Slap do the same damage. It's actually kind of funny. Yeah, Hypno and Slowbro are going to be rough. Drowse, or yeah, Hypno and Slowbro. Yeah, we could just leave it at that. Slowpoke, Slowbro, Drowsy, Hypno. Those are basically the biggest threats that we have in this run. And even those will be diminished once we get Meditate. Because we could just put them to sleep and then Meditate and just body slam them to death at that point. I am a little bit low on health already, so we're gonna heal up real quick. Although we are also past the guys that are gonna give us the most trouble, right? There's what? There's this fight, and then we don't have another fight until the hiker. With the Geodude and the Graveler that go explodies. My god. My god. I wonder how many random encounters it requires to make it so that going all the way back to Cerulean would have been worth it to get the repels. Because Jesus Christ. Alright. I do not think that this guy's going to be an issue whatsoever. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. None, because shout out stubbornness. Okay, good. Good. We did not die to the immediate oops, I did not. Well, hey, today I learned that that particular level of Zubat gives 1, 2, 3 experience. We're so close. We're so close. This is the final trader. How's Hypno doing? Absolutely demolishing everybody in his path. Yeah, Hypno's really fucking strong. We have one more fight before he learns Psychic. This fight right here is the final one before he learns Psychic. Because you bet your ass I'm immediately teaching Psychic as soon as it's possible. Final moveset looking like Hypnosis, Psychic, Meditate, Body Slam. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. No Mimic this week. No Mimic this week. Yeah, like this guy is like ideally set up to take advantage of all of the things in Gen 1. It's kind of hilarious. That's Thunderbolt, we can't use that. TM18, we can't use. Nugget, we can't use. All right. Unfortunately, we also can't use any of these. Well, actually, wait. We can actually teach Tri-Attack. But Body Slam's better, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Sell these. Get that extra money. And then I think what we do is we buy Carbos. I want speed as much as possible. That's the thing that's hurting us so much. Kind of busted in Gen 1? Yeah. And Meditate kind of shores up his somewhat, not even weak, but weaker attack stat. Gimme. Give me that fucking Psychic. Yup. I could wait 7 levels, or I could just do this. Do I keep Confusion? No. Headbutt does actually do more for us than Confusion does right now. Before I forget, let's go pick up Fly. Because I did forget. Alright. Come back to Celadon. Come over here. We're popping every PowerPoint up that we get into Psychic. We're going to get the 2 right away. Both of them are going into Psychic for sure. But yeah, like this guy, he fucking... Like, if we get to Gen 2, Hypno is immediately much weaker than he is in Gen 1. Simply because the special attack, special defense split. Because his 115 special goes to his special defense. His special attack is actually much lower. I think, what was it, like 75? Which still isn't terrible, but it's obviously not as good. 73. So yeah, it goes from 115 to 73, which is a 40-point drop. Which is kind of insane. and is kind of why he's like hyper busted in Gen 1, but not really that bad in the rest of them. Still pretty tanky. Obviously 115 special defense is nothing to sneeze at. And having an 85 base HP is also pretty hefty. Nope, not that one. All right. So, guys, who thinks that Giovanni's going to be a problem? Who here believes that I will be at risk of dying to Giovanni 1? Reminder. He has an Onyx, a Rhyhorn, and a Kangaskhan. Actually, yeah, we could pop that real quick. There was an HP up here. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, and we got 10. All right, I could just spam Psychic all the way through all of them. Hooray! I was actually a little bit concerned that the Sandslash was gonna survive a Psychic. Sandslash are pretty tanky, but it's mostly physical tank. Less so on the special side of things. Alright. I will save for appearance's sake, pretending like this fight is going to be difficult. Yep, that's what I thought. Yep, that's what I thought. I expect the Kangaskhan to survive 1, and he is faster than us. A little bit unfortunate. Oh, but he wastes his second turn. Let's not learn Poison Gas. Poison Gas is kind of useless. Now, the unfortunate thing is we do not have enough power points to psychic everything in Erica's gym, unfortunately. So we are going to have to risk body slams on some of the weaker Pokemon. What is there? There's 19 Pokemon in this gym. We have to kill probably 8 before we could start safely using Psychics. All right. So the fact that level 24 Bellsprout are being one-shot is actually really, really good for us. Because, yeah, level 23 is obviously going to die. I'm not going to risk the Weeping Bell. Every one of this girl's Pokemon should be one-shot because they're all level 21. Despite Oddish being slightly more tanky than the Bellsprout, they're all going to die to it. Oh my god, guys, we don't have to worry about trying to prevent evolution this run. That's enough. Oh wow, you survived. Okay. I wonder if the Oddish does, because I think I remember Oddish being actually a little bit more tanky than Bulbasaur. We'll find out. We'll find out. Do you survive? You do. But we get poison powdered. Hell yeah. This is actually like really, really good for us. Because this means that we don't get paralyzed. I will take being poisoned any day of the week in this gen. Or in this gym, I should say. By the way, we could just spam Psychic at this point. We got plenty of power points for the rest of these fights. Except for against the Execute, obviously. Oh, that's actually another wall for us, really. Kind of. Execute and Executor. Although, we only fight, what, the one Executor in the entire run? And it doesn't really have any good moves. So I think the worst one of those is going to be the execute on rival 6, because that one has, and the rival 5 execute as well, actually. Those are going to be the worst for that particular line. That's why it's so cold in this room. I turn this up. Mega Drain, oh man, it's useless. You just fly back to Lavender Town. We don't need to do anything else in Celadon for now. And actually, while I'm thinking about it and while I'm in here, I might as well just get rid of all of my, except for the bike. Might as well get rid... Oh, shit, I need that still. Harmonica Bubble Source says otherwise. I don't know what you're talking about. I know nothing. Oh, shit. Let's go to Saffron real quick. Let us... Max Repel. I'm gonna buy 10. Normally, I still have some normal repels at this point, but I forgot to buy those, so obviously I cannot. I'm not even going to say it before fighting this guy. This guy's an absolute joke on every single one of our runs. Yeah. You know what? So I've been thinking about this for a bit lately. I honestly think that the strongest rival team, especially the champion team, is probably the Venusaur one. Just because of how ineffectual the Executor usually is. Right? The Executor only has 3 moves. He's got Stomp, Barrage, and Hypnosis, which Hypnosis is annoying. This is true. But it's not as annoying and or terrifying as a fucking Gyarados at that level, right? And even the Arcanine, which has the same issue where it's a stone evolution, so it has very few actual moves. It actually only has Ember as a fire move. But it still has Takedown, which can really, really hurt. Especially when comboed with Leer, right? You get hit by a couple of Leers, then you get hit by a Takedown, and you're just fucking... You're limping after that one. But the Executor, like, yeah, you could get really unlucky and it'll put you to sleep, and then you're asleep for 18 turns while it slowly barrages you down to death. But like, yeah, if you just compare it to the other Pokemon that he has access to, or the other 2 like starter type Pokemon that he has access to, I think the Executor is the worst out of the 3. Despite it usually being one of the ones that kind of throws a spanner in our fights. But that's mainly because of its typing and the fact that I very rarely have coverage for that particular typing combo. Right? Because what do you got? You got fire and ice. That's about it. Right? There's not really a whole lot to do with that. Very few Pokemon have fire moves. At least you have basically every water type can learn Ice Beam and Blizzard, so you're gonna have ice moves far more often, actually. We are a bit low on the PowerPoint side of things. I'm gonna close the door to my room real quick. I'll be back in just a second. All right, there we go. Wondering why it was so damn chilly in my room. It's because I forgot to close the door before I started the stream. And my heater was on low, basically, because it actually got kind of warm today during the day, but now that the sun's down, that's going away. Oh yeah, we actually have a bike. For the first time in weeks, we actually have a bike. How did I manage that? How did I manage to talk to this nerd? I was trying to spam for that full restore. And apparently I started hitting the A button and also turned exactly in time to run into that guy. Sure game. Why not? Nope, not Bill's PC. My PC. Alright, get rid of the bike. Don't need the Poke Flute or the Sylph Scope anymore. Oh, mirror match? Mirror match? Except on this side of the mirror, I have hypnosis and he does not. I also have stat experience, so I'm gonna outspeed him. Hell yeah. $43. Needed to double check. We learned meditate at level 43. The fact that we didn't one-shot that Kadabra is actually a bit concerning. Really? My guy. My guy, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, actually, he was a lower level. That might have actually one-shot him. Oh, oops. I didn't actually... it's fine. We could psychic these guys. Now that we're basically... There's one more psychic trainer in this gym. It's so dumb. There's so many poison types that aren't in this gym. Wait, how many poison types are there in Gen 1? I mean, all of the grass types, right? All but Tangela and Execute are fucking poison types as well. The only Grime... No, there's no Grimer in this gym. There's no Grimer in this gym. Why is there... I mean, if you want to keep giving me free fucking turns, like, I'll take it. I don't know what's going on with the people in this gym just swapping out constantly. That was what, 4 free turns to do damage that I got this run? Yeah, that's kind of how I expected the Coca fight to go. Oh, wait, where am I going? We're not done here yet. I hate having cut on the second level. By the way, that is actually why I don't usually teach dig until after I get cut, is so that cut will be on top in that menu. So that okay, good. Last tile, damn it. Don't jinx me. This game is very let's see. Actually, do we have a risk of dying at any point? I mean, Rival 5 can hit me with sand attack and then some bullshit can happen. I think that might actually be the worst or the most likely death scenario is just sand attack. But we now gain speed every time we get a badge boost as well. So once we get meditate, which is what level are we? We're level 4. Oh, that's literally next level. So the next time we level up, we get meditate. Is it off of you? Nope. How close are we? 1587. So that is like one more fight with 2 or more Pokemon, basically. I was thinking maybe we fight this guy, but he's got like 5 Pokemon, and I don't want to deal with that. Oh, we still have a trainer to fight. Well, we can go up here first, actually. And just fight this guy. He's got him a choke. That'll definitely get us to level 43, which definitely gets us meditate. Oh, not quite. Okay, fine, I guess. You fuck. But the fight here at level 3 will, right? This guy here. Wait, what do I... Oh, yeah. 2 protein. Let's just pop... Nice! I got another 2 Carbos in. Interesting. I was actually not expecting both of those to go through. There we go! We now have our full moveset. Fine, fuck you. Jesus. Like, I will not stay asleep. He's like a toddler. No, I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to take a nap. You ungrateful little shit. Do you have any idea how nice it is to be able to take a nap? Wow. The game's like, you know what? It's in apologies for the last fight. We're gonna let this Pidgeot have the max turn sleeps. Yeah, because this body slam is absolutely like nuclear at this point. No, it does not affect that at all. No. So they are... Oops, I did not want to do that. separate multipliers entirely. So basically what it is the 12.5% is just applied to the stat that you have. But it does, as far as I remember, it doesn't actually. Well, okay, so this is what we'll do. When we get to Blaine boosts my special. So what I will do is I will check my special before I kill his Arcanine, and then we'll check it after. And as long as we don't level up, we shouldn't actually see a difference. Because the badge boost, if I remember correctly, the badge boost doesn't actually show up on the stat sheet. It's an invisible boost. But we'll look. We will see. We will see. We could actually do that right now. Oh no, he can't fly here. Also, by the way, I forgot to get strength. That's a problem as well. All right. Lapras and HM3 Lapras. Go. All right, so let's fly back to Pallet Town. What I wanted to do. That's like the one HM that you could just use regardless of where you are, is strength. It'll just be like, oh, you're just setting this up for later. It's like, no. I didn't want to use that. I'm actually going to heal. I forgot to do that earlier. Yeah, we're definitely going to have extra repels at the end of this, which is perfectly fine. I actually like having extras. What do you mean no room for items? Get out of here with your nonsense. Alright, so now we're done with the Carbos. Because of that, I know that I don't want to pick up the Blizzard. We can grab that full restore because that doesn't take up an inventory slot because we already have full restores. Watch what's gonna happen. We're gonna get to Blaine, and we're gonna have experience set up perfectly to level up on the fucking Arcanine. So it's gonna be impossible to tell. Watch this happen. Alright, we can get rid of those. We can get rid of... That's Mega Drain. M6 is useless to us. TM40 is useless to us. The Revive is obviously useless to us. TM32 is far too useful to us. I don't know why I saved here. Like, this fight is going to be the rough one. So, funnily enough, that's a little unfortunate. I kind of wanted to see that without the crit. Psychic is no longer, like, the finishing move. Wow, we just crit both of them. We're just never going to know if we would be able to one-shot those Ninetales without a crit. All right, sure, why not? Yeah, because of the meditate, Psychic is not going to do nearly as much damage as Body Slam if I were to max out my stats. So Psychic is actually the weaker of the two moves that we have access to, which is kind of weird. It's just also the fastest one. That's actually really funny. We were slower than the Rapidash turn 1, but we were faster turn 2 because it growled us. It growled us, which boosted our speed. That's actually really funny. All right. We haven't leveled up in a minute. How much do we need? 29.96. Okay, so we will level up before the Arcanine, which is great. That's what we want. All right. There we go. Fuck off. Stay asleep for more than one. Jesus. What is with this dog? Four, 5. Six. Finally. I know I don't need all 6. Is it literally going to be the last one? Yep, there it is. Okay. So our special... Wait, does he boost our speed or our special? He's our special, right? I'm going to take a look at both of them. So speed is 89, special is 133. So here, let's just 89, 133. Not 1133. All right. All right, now, yeah, 89 and 133. Okay, so yeah, that just goes to show the badge boosts are invisible stat boosts that we don't actually see in our stat sheet. Also, we got 6 out of the 8 badges, and yeah, no problem. That's actually been something that I've been meaning to check for a while, and I just kept forgetting to do so. So that actually worked out well for everybody. All right, sure. Fuck off. Oh, I am also like way higher level than they are. Well, actually, that crit should have done roughly the same amount of damage, if not maybe a little bit less. All right, there we go. Ugh. I was about to say, I should just be able to one-shot you. It's a sleepy Jim? Don't say that, because I was already starting to feel it a little bit. Alright, and then for the first time in a while, these are going to be the 3 easiest fights in this gym. Because we just psychic them and they explode. So we got this gym, then we got Giovanni's gym, and then we got the Elite Four, and then we're done. I'm curious if we get this before the hour-and-a-half mark, actually. We might. We might get this run finished before the hour-and-a-half mark. This guy might be in the sub 90-minute club. I forgot that this guy had a fucking slow bro. That was a crit. Wow. Psychic. Guys, Psychic is pretty strong. Not sure if you're aware of this, but Psychic's pretty good. Alright, I'm just gonna pop one of my elixirs. I never go through all of my elixirs anymore. And with a Pokemon this strong, I don't expect I need to against the Elite Four. Because usually what happens is I run out of elixirs by death looping to the Elite Four. And that's not something that I'm going to need to do. Oh, come on. You fucking asshole. The reason I'm putting these guys to sleep is I'm trying to... There we go. I was trying to burn enough turns so that Meditate would be off cooldown, basically. Mainly because I wanted a couple of extra stat boosts so that I could guarantee that I would outspeed the Alakazam. Because the Alakazam... We've been shown that Kadabras up to 8 levels below us could potentially outspeed us. And I just wanted to make sure that that was not a potential. Granted, the Alakazam doesn't really have anything that it could do to me. So I could have just gone for it and saved a little bit of time, but fuck it. It's too late now. We already did it. No, we died to the ledge boss. Do we psychic the... No. That's actually surprising how much... Well, not really, right? It's a Tauros. I'm always talking about how tanky Tauros actually is. So it doesn't actually surprise me that much that that it took 3 hits. That was 3 hits though. That was rough. Even you survive. Okay. So what do you got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 12. I don't remember how many Pokemon this guy has. 2, so that's 14. And we have 12 Psychics. We can definitely one-shot the Doug Trio, though, right? We easily one-shot the Doug Trio with a Body Slam. No, we do not. Fuck you. Hey, I'm gonna dig underground, and then I'm gonna use the X attack while my Pokemon's invincible. Fuck you. Cheating ass. Absolutely disgusting display of unsportsmanlike conduct. Guys, I need a fucking haircut. I need a fucking haircut. I hate having hair this long. Only thing that I hate worse is cutting my hair super short in the middle of winter. because that's fucking cold. Having no hair in the middle of winter, not the best of things. But I definitely need to get a haircut. For sure. So if we one-shot everything with Psychic, we should be good. Fuck you! Alright. We need to do this. Because I need to make sure... Okay. Alright. Oh, that was frustrating as hell. I was not expecting his Dugtrio to actually outspeed me there. Especially since the other one didn't, right? The other Dugtrio in there. Hey, Crazy. How you doing? I mean, Dugtrio is a fast little bastard. So that does make sense that it would, if there was one that would outspeed, it would be him. But man, that's frustrating. Outspeeds and immediately goes for Sand Attack too. Which I believe is a 1 in 4. What is my experience looking like? 7,600. We have a chance of not leveling up in this fight, so we're just gonna go for Meditates. I'm not even gonna bother, I don't think. Okay, we're done. We're done with that. 4, 5, 6. All right. We're now fully meditated. Means the execute is easy, the Alakazam is easy. We are gonna blast the Blastoise with Psychic, and then we level up immediately after. That's actually perfect. That's actually perfect, because that means that when we use our rare candies before the Elite Four, we are getting the absolute maximum benefit from them. Because we leveled up on literally the last Pokemon that we fought. Perfect. Absolutely great. Love to see it. Yeah. That's a rare thing too. It's not often that we line up perfectly like that. Maybe that's just... I wonder if that's... We did get one extra fight that I did not mean to grab earlier. Did I have 11? Yep. Did we have any other extra fights? Well, we accidentally killed a wild Zubat because I wasn't paying attention. But for some reason, that extra 123 experience, I don't think that mattered. I don't know. Just a feeling that I got. Huh. Yawns. Why did that happen? All right, controller. So surprisingly enough, I did not intentionally just go above and past the boulder that I was already pushing. My controller just decided that I was actually putting in up inputs there. So that's cool. That's fine. We have very little left to get through before we get out. Yeah. That all that means is that we had really bad pathing. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting done before hour and a half. All right, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna just pop. I think we saved two, one for the champion and one for Lance, as we usually do. I hope that we outspeed the. I hope that we outspeed the Gengars. I bet that we don't. Not without badge boosts, at least. Alright, so we got an attack drop. That's not the end of the world, actually. Three, four. That's fine. Body Slam murders the Jinx. I kept wanting to say Lynx, and I was like, no, that's not right. It's gonna fuse Lapras and Jinx together and make Lynx. Alright. So what do we... Power points. 8. So we got enough to kill Bruno. And then we'll have to use an elixir to get past Laurel or Agatha. Yeah. This is kind of how I expected the majority of the Elite Four to go, honestly. Really not expecting much of these guys. We are... Fuck it. 2, 3. All right. That should be enough for us to outspeed all of the Gengars now. We were in a speed tie with the first one, by the way. We had the exact same speed as the first Gengar. Ah, shit. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We lost our badge boost glitches immediately before the final Gengar, which is why I wanted the badge boost glitches. But fortunately for us, the final Gengar doesn't really have a good moveset whatsoever. One of his moves is actually useless, Dream Eater, because he has no way to put us to sleep. Toxic is also kind of useless. It's very, very rare for Toxic to actually be useful against us. 3, 4, 5. Die. All right. Good enough. 5 is fine. Oh, you lived. Interesting. I actually needed all 6 meditates to one-shot the Dragonite. Interesting. Alright, so first off, rare candy, hyper potion, and an elixir, because fuck it. Alright, so I do want to get as many, so we're gonna put this guy to sleep. I said we're gonna put this guy to sleep. We're gonna meditate a whole bunch, because I want to make damn sure that I outspeed the Alakazam. Actually, why? Why do I care so much about the Alakazam? The Alakazam can't do anything to me. Why do I care about you? Like, I know I wanted to outspeed him, but why? Weird. All right, well, there we go. Hey, and we end the game at the best level. Level 69. And yeah, well under the hour-and-a-half mark. Easy congrats. Thank you. Oh, man. Remember, just compare this to Weedle. Compare this run to Weedle. Completely deathless. The closest we got to death, I think, was Rival 2. I think Rival 2 got us pretty close. Or was it Rival 3? It might have been Rival 3. Rival 2 or 3, I think, got us pretty close to death. But everything else went very, very good for us. Let's pull up this here Excel sheet of mine. That's not the one that I wanted. Let's try to actually get the right one. Where are you at? You're in like the 90s, aren't you? Yep, there you are, 98. So, playtime, 5 hours, 9 minutes. Deaths, 0. Real time, 1 hour, 18 minutes, 27 seconds, and level 69. Now, that actually beats Gengar by like a pretty decent margin. Gengar was 5 hours and 27 minutes in game versus 5 hours and 9. 1 hour and 22 minutes versus 1 hour and 18. We were one level higher. Gave you a bit of a scare there with the Dug Trio. Yeah. Sand Attack is always terrifying. Bro made 140k at 10 years old. Don't worry about it. All you have to do is travel the country with a bunch of actual monsters and beat other people down and steal their cash. Here, let's go to the extreme, right? Mewtwo. 4 hours and 3 minutes in game time. 0 deaths, obviously. 1 hour and 1 minute and 36 seconds. Level 61. So yeah. That's like the extreme. That is the time. Right? Nothing is going to come close to Mewtwo. But in-game time, we were an hour and 6 minutes off. Real time, we were 17 minutes off. Let's see. What was our next fastest time? Articuno was an hour and 22 minutes. Interesting. Wait. Is this our new fastest time, excluding Mewtwo? Yeah, Gengar was 122. Victory Bell was 123. Wow, Victory Bell was quick. Oh, wow. Kadabra, 1 hour and 18 minutes. Even. Kadabra beat us by 27 seconds. But in-game time, we were faster. 5 hours 11 minutes with Kadabra versus 5 hours and 9 minutes with Hypno. Kadabra did die once. Interesting. I wonder why Kadabra did so much better. Maybe because I was boosting, and Kadabra doesn't really have... Wait, does it? Let's find out. Kadabra. What does Kinesis do? Decreases target's accuracy. That's right. Oh, we don't even learn that. That's in yellow only. Yeah, so Kadabra doesn't have any boosting moves. I think that's the difference. I did never bother trying to use... Because I didn't have a meditate or anything like that. So I didn't spend any turns trying to put people to sleep over and over again or any of that stuff. But, alright, so Kadabra beat him out. I think it might be the only one. Yeah. Hypno is now the 3rd fastest run that we've ever done. And, like... Surprising, probably not nobody, right? Surprising, probably nobody. The 3 fastest runs are all psychic types. Kadabra, Mewtwo, Hypno. Alakazam, like I said, Alakazam we don't have an updated runtime with. My Alakazam run is actually quite a bit worse than my Kadabra run. Alakazam is 5 hours and 45 minutes versus 5 hours 11 in game, and in real time it's an hour and 29 minutes versus an hour and 18. Almost an hour and 30. 129.54 versus 118 flat. So like I said, I am a little bit curious about how Alakazam would compare to Hypno, but that's gonna have to wait for a while. I do think, I know that it's been a kind of a short stream, but I did mention it when we got to the sleepy gym, but I am feeling a little bit tired today, so I think I'm gonna call it here. But before I go, tomorrow, we're gonna be doing some more auto build Judgment Day. We're gonna be looking at Amiri and Tristan tomorrow. Next week we will be looking at Octavian Ragongar, but for tomorrow, and depending on how fast we consistently get through, because last week we got through 3 builds actually, not just 2. So I think what we will do is, if we do have extra time tomorrow, after we get through those 2, and if I'm not feeling as tired as I am right now, we will do another pre-generated main character. So last week we did Hedwig, which was the fighter. Which fucking hell, that name, by the way. That name is trash. Next week we will do the Paladin. Or, I'm sorry, tomorrow we will do the Paladin. If we have time. If not, we'll do it later. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope y'all have a good evening. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye!